Hello, welcome. Today we're going to do a 30-minute yoga session. It's going to be Vinyasa Yoga. And I have Patty here to help assist me, so she'll be taking the class with me. And for those of you who are not really familiar with yoga, we're going to be doing a very gentle yoga, so it'll be easy for you to follow. So the most important thing I want to do is I want to stand with my feet about hip width apart, nice soft knees. And we're going to start off with just taking some nice deep breaths, bringing the arms up overhead, inhale. And then exhale. Again, a couple more deep breaths, opening up your lungs. Exhale down. Take that deep breath into the belly, not shallow breath. One more time. And exhale down. And then I want you to stand in Tanasana, which is the mountain pose. It is the pose of strength and courage. I want you to close your eyes if you're comfortable, or just have your eyes gazing down. And I want you to just completely surrender to your breath and just take a few moments just to really connect with the breath. You're going to breathe in through your nose and you're going to breathe out through your nose. For those of you who would prefer to breathe out through your mouth, that is fine too, whatever feels most comfortable for you. But just take a few seconds here just to slow everything down. And as you do, I want you just to scan your body from the top of your forehead all the way down to your toes. And try to think of areas that you can identify that need a little bit more attention. As we go through the poses, you bring your attention to those areas so that you can make sure you get maximum as far as releasing of tension and flexibility. Now I want you to bring your hands to the center of your heart and take a moment to bow your head. And as we bow our head, we're going to offer an intention. That intention can be for yourself or for someone else. But take a moment to reflect on that intention. And let's begin our practice. We're going to inhale with the arms coming up. You're going to swan dive down. As you exhale, the breath go all the way into a forward fold. Inhale to the half, flat back. Exhale to the forward fold. Root to rise, slowly come up one vertebrae at a time, taking a deep breath in, bringing the arms back up overhead into a nice tall back bend. And swan dive down again. Exhaling the breath all the way down to the earth. Inhale to the half pose, flat back. Exhale to a full forward bend. And root to rise, coming up again really slow, bringing your arms high above over your head. Hold that back bend right here. Now, bring the hands close down to the heart. And as it does, I want you to fold forward and reach for the earth. Take a deep breath in, come up to the half. And exhale all the way down to the earth, root to rise, come all the way up. Bring your arms up over your head and hold it there in that back bend. Now we're just going to rotate. We're going to take the right hand to the back, left hand to the front, and now gaze yourself over that right shoulder. And take another big breath, bring both arms back over to the center. And let's repeat that on the left side. Take a deep breath in. Draw that left arm back, look over that left shoulder. And take a breath and bring it back to the center with your hands to the heart. Nice. I'm going to turn sideways so that Patty can see me as we go into the poses. Take a deep breath into the back bend. Swan dive down to the half. Exhale to a full forward bend. And reach for the mat. Step back right, step back left. And you're going to be in a high plank. And when you're in a high plank, you're thinking about your shoulders are right over your wrist. Take a deep breath in, come up into your first downward dog. And on your first downward dog, let's be gentle. So take a nice deep breath, kind of move around. I want you to think about moving your body, bend your knees a little bit, start to loosen up. As you come up onto the balls of your feet, draw your heels down towards the floor. And now I want you to pedal. You're just going to pedal through one at a time, very slowly, very gently, breathing through it. And on the next breath, come up on the balls of your feet. Exhale, draw the head through the shoulders. Now slightly turn your head side to side, smoothing things up. Nice. And come back into that high plank. Now we're going to go down to a chaturanga. You can stay on your toes, you can stay on your knees, depending where you are. You're going to try to run it to the earth, and you're going to flow up into the cobra. Upward dog, toes come up, downward dog. We're going to hold that downward dog, and we're going to pedal through once more, just like we did before. Loosening the legs, the back of the hamstrings. Excellent. Let's shift the body back into that high plank. Remember, I'm going to show you the option, which is on your knees. You can try to run it to the earth. And you come up now into that cobra. Hold the cobra. Turn your head to the right, look over that right shoulder. Come back to the center. Turn your head to the left. Good. Come back to the center. Toes together. Open the legs wide. Push back into the child's pose. Keep your hands forward. Feel the lengthening through the back of the spine. Take a nice deep breath in. As you exhale, bring the hands down, back towards your feet, palms facing up. Shift your upper body from right to left so you can feel your chest dropping down inside between those legs. This is the child's pose. The affirmations: I relax from the outer involvement into my inner haven of peace. Just open up the breathing. Remember to breathe deep into the belly, pause at the top, exhale so there's no breath. Good. Now I want you to bring your right arm forward and your left arm forward. And you're going to scroll down, dive into that cobra again, hold it right there. Upward dog, go back into that downward dog. Take a deep breath, start walking the feet in towards the hands. You're in a forward bend. Inhale to the half. Exhale to the forward bend. And root to rise. Bring your arms up high above your head into that back bend. And inhale as you come out, swan dive down to the floor, to the half, all the way down. Step back right, step back left, chaturanga. This is your vinyasa. You're going to come up into that cobra, upward dog, downward dog. Hold the downward dog. Take the right foot, extend it straight up into the air. Feel that extension. Now draw the knee into the nose. And exhale as you come back up. Again, draw the knee now to the right elbow. Exhale all the way up. And knee to the left elbow. And extend that leg all the way up. Now bend at the knee for three-legged dog. Push that hip back, open up, straighten the arms. Now bend the knee, and this time bring that foot forward and drop down your left knee, and we're going to be what we call a low lunge. Open up your arms right here. Tilt the body over to the left side. Come back to the center. Over to the right side. Come back to the center. Now bring your hands here to the center of your heart. Shoulders down away from your ears. On the next breath, bring the left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Good. You come back to the center. Now take your right hand down and extend it up with the palm facing away from you. Hands back to the center of the heart. Now we're going to go into a high lunge. If you need your hands, use it, otherwise you can come up on your own. You come up into high lunge, and you bring your hands out to the side. Rotate your body to the left side, looking over that left shoulder. Keep your balance. Come back to the center, and go over to the right side. And come back to the center. Gather all that you can up and lift into the wide back bend. Now let your body flow into that ragdoll and just let everything go. Let it sway from side to side, up and down. Completely surrender your breath. Inhale to the half, flatten the back. Exhale to the forward bend. Root to rise, come all the way up slowly, one vertebrae at a time, bringing those arms back into that back bend. And swan dive back down into the full. Inhale to the half. Exhale to a forward. Step back this time left, step back right. Try to run to the earth. Flow to the cobra. Upward dog. Downward dog. Hold downward dog for 3 breaths. Nice deep Ujjayi breath. Ujjayi breath is bringing the breath, feeling it sounds like the ocean, in through the nose to the back of the throat, exhaling through the back of the throat. On the next inhalation, take that left leg straight up, fully extend it. Good. Draw the knee to the nose. Shift the weight. Exhale, extend it back up. Knee to the left elbow. And extend it straight back up. Knee to the right elbow. Extend it straight back up. Now bend the knees. You got a 3-legged dog. Slightly rotate the hip a little bit, open it up. And draw the knee now to the center. Bringing the right knee down into low lunge. Open the arms nice and wide. Take a breath, lean over to the right side, keeping that knee straight. Come back to the center. And repeat it on the left side. Come back to the center. Hands come to the center of the heart. Take your right elbow to the outside of your left knee. Gaze looking up over that left elbow. And come back to the center. Left hand to the left foot. Open up and rotate. Rotation right here. Good. Breathe. And come back to the hands to the heart. So you can either use your hands to come up, you take that back foot, and you come up into that high lunge. Open your arms out nice. Rotate the body to the right. Maintaining your balance, breathe through the center line and over to the left. Back to the center. Gather your energy up. Flow into that wide back bend. And come back down to that ragdoll. Just let it go. Completely surrender your breath. Let it sway from side to side. Nothing on earth can hold me. Inhale to the half. Exhale to a forward bend. Root to rise slowly, 1 vertebrae at a time coming up. Bring the arms up over your head and back to the center of your heart. I'm going to turn and face you so you can see us. We're going to prepare for some balance, which is going to be the tree pose. So bring your hands to your heart and start with your right heel on your left foot. And draw your attention. Think about your posture, neutral spine, shoulders down away from the ears. I want you to find a focal point to look at, so that will help you with your balance pose. Once you find that, you can stay where we are right here. For those of you who want to, you can pick up that right foot, place it on the inside of the left. Keep your eyes gazing towards that focal point. When you're ready, bring your arms up and soften your arms into the branches. Inhale, bring the arms back up. Exhale, bring the arms back down. Drop that right arm, extend the left. Switch the arms from side to side. Sometimes we lose our balance, it's okay. Bring your hands here. Good. Your affirmation is, I am calm and I am free. Take that right foot, place just the right toe on the floor. Bring your hands up over your head, lengthen it. And take your body all the way over to that left side. Open it up. Keeping your upper body there. Take your left leg, bring it up, cross it over, and fold forward. Reach for the earth, draw the chin to the chest, and breathe. And as you slowly come up 1 vertebrae at a time, you're going to uncross that right leg. Bring your hands up over your head. and back to the hands to the heart. Draw the shoulders down, take a breath and turn your head all the way to the right. And back to the center line, all the way over to the left, and back to the center. Draw the shoulders down, and repeat now the left side of your tree pose. So left foot's going to be placed on the right. Draw your attention to that focal point, shoulders are down away from your ears. Okay, now you can stay here or go ahead and pick up that left foot this time. Place it on the inside of that right thigh and hands back to your heart. Inhale, bring your arms up and open to that branch. Bring another breath up and bring it back down. Draw the left arm down, right arm up, and then reverse it. And bring your hands back here. Take that left foot, just the big toe, hold it here. Arms up over your head, reach and extend your body over. Maintain the upper body, take a deep breath in, pull from the core, bring that left leg over, cross it over, and fold forward. Draw the chin to the chest. And breathe. See if you can touch fingertips, knuckles, maybe some of you can do palms. And as you take the next breath, you're going to come up slowly, and as you do, uncross that left leg and shake those legs out. Excellent. Now, let's bring ourselves back. I'm going to turn myself over this way so you can see me a little bit better. I'm going to bring my hands to the heart, bring them up over my head, and I'm going to bring them down towards the center of my chest, and as I do, I fold forward, inhale, all the way down to the earth, and take a half. Flatten your back, retract your shoulders back, and then come all the way back down to the earth. And now soften the knees and step back right and step back left. Let's do a vinyasa together. So chaturanga to the earth and flow to the cobra. Upward dog, downward dog. Hold the downward dog. 3 breaths. Use that deep ujjayi breath. Sounds like the ocean is roaring in the back of your head. You can hear it. Let's go back into high plank. The next pose is a side plank. So I'm going to turn this way first to the right, and I'm going to bring my arm up. Now you have the option, for those who are not ready to put just the feet, you can drop the knee, or you can stack or stagger. And those of you who can, you're going to bring that right leg up. Release it, press it back down into that high plank, chaturanga to the earth, and flow to the cobra. Upward dog, downward dog. Hold the downward dog for 3 breaths. And the next breath, shift back into high plank. Let's turn our body now to the left. Again, remember, you can drop that right knee and bring that left arm up. Those of you who can, stagger or stack that foot. When you're ready, you're going to bring up that left leg. Breathe. Lower it down. Go back into that high plank. Chaturanga to the earth. Now, hands come forward. Do a baby cobra. So plant those elbows down and reach up with the chest and chin. Exhale, bring it back down to the earth. Repeat, take a deep breath in. As you come up, exhale to the baby cobra. Really extend and lengthen. Come back down again. We're going to do it one more time together before we start. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and press the chest up. And then come back down. And this time, slide the arms back. Do that full cobra for me. Upward dog, downward dog. Now, you can take that right leg straight out. Nice tall. Draw it through. Prepare for warrior 1. So our arms are going to go up. We're going to be just nice and tall through our spine. As I take a breath, I'm going to rotate my back foot at a 45, Sink out my shoulders and set into my pose. This is warrior two right here. Breathe. I'm going to drop the left arm behind. I'm going to do a reverse warrior. Palm is going to go up, and I'm going to go over towards my left shoulder. And come back into warrior two. Hold warrior two. Now go into triangle. So you're going to straighten out the right leg, reach for the right ankle, peel back the chest and open up the shoulder. Triangle. Breathe. On the next breath, let's come back into warrior two. Turn to warrior one. Reach for the earth and extend that left leg up with the left arm. Release the arm and leg, stay in a forward bend, and slowly come up, root to rise. Draw the arms up, and bring it here to the center of your heart, and take just 3 breaths to recover and rest right here. Deep Ujjayi breath. Inhale to the back bend. Swan dive down to a forward, all the way to the earth. Inhale to the half. Exhale to a full forward bend. Step back right, step back left. Meet me in downward dog or chaturanga to the earth, all the way through the vinyasa. Cobra, downward dog. Hold the downward dog for 3 breaths. Take the left leg straight up. Nice extension. Now you're going to draw it through. Place it between your frame of your hands. Come up into warrior one. On the next breath, warrior two. Draw the right arm back. Palm is up on the left. Reverse warrior all the way over. Flow back to warrior two. Straighten out the left leg. Go right into the triangle. Peel back that right shoulder, palm facing up. Open up the chest. Bring back that shoulder. Come back to warrior two. Turn to warrior one. Reach for the earth with both hands. Extend right leg. Right arm. Release both. Forward bend. Take right hand to left elbow, left hand to right elbow, and let's just pivot and rock from side to side, up and down. Just let everything go. Nothing on earth can hold me. Nice and easy. Roll up slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Bring the shoulders up towards the ears. And exhale down. I'm going to turn and face you. And let's prepare for the Buddha or the goddess. So what we're going to do is bring our hands to the center of our heart. We're going to open up our legs about hip width apart. Now, depending on your flexibility, will determine how low you go down, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my feet out just a little bit to help stabilize my balance. And I'm going to come into the Buddha pose or the goddess pose. My elbows are going to be on the inside, okay? You don't want your chest down towards the floor. You want to bring yourself up. So if you need to come up a little higher so that you are actually straight and not bringing yourself back down, that's what you want to do. So you're staying here and you're just going to pinball it back and forth. Nice and easy. Feel the stretch through the hips, the back, hold the center. Now you can stay here or you can join me. I'm going to come all the way up. Extend my arms up, and I'm going to come back down. I'm going to repeat this 3 times. So that's 1. Fully extend, work at your own speed. 2. I'm going to come up And I'm going to stay down on 3 right here. And I'm going to pinball it one more time. Just side to side. Just move it. Good. Now hold the center. Take your left hand, palm facing up to the floor, and extend and open your right hand. Looking at that right hand. Come back with the hands to the heart and pinball with me again. Nice and easy. Keeping the feet flat on the ground. Take that right hand, palm facing up, and extend that left arm all the way up. And bring it back down to the center and hold right here. Good. Now you're going to come up with me, and you're going to extend your legs out a little bit further. And you're going to take your hands and come down to the center where your knees are tracking out away from you. You're going to bring your body over to the left side. Extend those arms straight out, palms are together, and you circle around, come to that right knee, pass through the center, and do it again. Keep your feet flat on the ground, come back through the center, and one more time. Keep those hips as low as you can, come back and hold the center. Reach for the floor, extend now your legs. With your palms facing flat down on the floor, take that right arm up and peel back that right shoulder. Push through it. Now, take that right palm, thread the needle through the left on the inhalation, and then when you exhale, it's when you open up and extend the breath. Release. Both hands on the floor. Same thing now with the left side. Bring it up first. Peel it back. Cup the left hand. Bring it underneath the right so you're threading the needle. Open as you exhale. Peel back that left shoulder. Nice. Come back to the center. Take your hand. Reverse so the fingers are going back. And now just open the legs to where you feel comfortable and hold that stretch. Just breathe. Bring the hands back to the center and pivot over to that right foot. Draw down both knees. You're here on all fours. I want you to inhale into the cat and roll the belly button into the spine. Pause. And as you exhale, flare your tailbone and bring your chin up. Repeat. Inhale, round the back. Pull the belly button into the spine. Exhale, release, and tailbone, chin come up. One more time. Inhale, draw the belly button in. And exhale out. And now come back to neutral spine. I'm going to have you sit and face forward, bringing both legs up. I'm going to take my socks off because I'm going to leave my big toe here in a minute. If you have socks on, great. Okay, now let's draw the feet in and rock back and forth and bring the heels as close as you can into your body. Don't pull up on your toes, just rest your hands there. Take your head over to the left. Take a breath and draw your chin down. Let the weight of your head come forward. Roll it over to that right side. And come back down to the center. Hold it there. See if you can get those legs opened a little bit more. Take a breath and bring that chin back up. Good. Now, we're going to take our 2 peace fingers and wrap them around the big toes right here. I want you to rock back onto your sit bones. You're going to come up and bring those legs all the way out. Nice and steady. Breathe. Bring them back to the center and sit back up. Great. Can we do it one more time? Okay, tall spine. Roll back on that meaty, fleshy part of your sit bone. Bring the heels, extend the legs. Perfect. Bring it back down to the center here. Readjust your sit bones. Now, take your hands, walk them forward to wherever you feel that point of mild tension, and take a breath. Nice and easy. Let's roll up slowly, one vertebra at a time, and we're going to turn towards our right. So we're facing this way. And I want you to sit up nice and tall. Use your hands underneath the back of your hamstrings here. Okay, same thing, same principle. Sitting on that sit bone, come up and bring those legs straight out. And bring your arms up. Breathe. Open your arms out nice and wide. Bring those hands back to the center. Now, you're going to pull the knees in, and you're going to tuck the chin, and you're going to roll slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Pull the knees up, and you're going to rock on the middle and lower back. Just nice and easy. Excellent. Put your head all the way down, extend your legs. Open your legs nice and wide. Open them up. Feel that inner thigh stretching. Great. Now, bring those legs together. Bend at the knees. Reach for your ankles if you can. You're going to prepare for high bridge. So grab those ankles and you're going to take a deep breath in. When you come up, exhale and lift. Keep your hands on those heels. See how I'm rocking back and forth on my shoulders? What I'm doing is I'm pinching the meaty part of my shoulder blades together. So I'm not near my neck. I don't want you to be on your neck. I want you to be on the meaty part of your shoulders. Take a breath and pull those hips up nice and high. I want you to think about contracting the glutes, the hamstrings. I want you to think about contracting the core, your quads. Feel that muscle really reach up there nice and high. Close your eyes. Take a couple nice, deep, slow, even breaths. On the next, I want you to lower it down. Pull those knees into your chest. Clasp your hands. Rock again gently. Just massaging that middle and lower back. Great. Now grab those ankles again. This time keep your left hand on the ankle. Take your right hand, the peace fingers, wrap around the big toe. Fully extend and lengthen that right hamstring. Take that left arm out to the side. And breathe. I want you to bring the air to where you're feeling the most tension, which should be right back in through here. Relax the upper body. Let it sink down into the earth while your lower body's doing the work. The lengthening of that hamstring. On the next breath, cross your leg over to the left leg and take your right hand out like a T. So maintaining my left shoulder on the ground, I'm going to use my right heel and let my heel drag my left knee to the right as I turn my head to the left. This is called a spinal twist. And your affirmations, I open to the flow of life within me. Take a deep breath in. When you exhale, let that upper body completely sink down into the earth. So there's no tension. The work is being done by the lower body. Take a couple nice deep breaths and allow your body just to relax. On the next breath, I'm going to bring my left knee up. And it's going to cross the center line, go over to the left while I turn my head to the right. Still in spinal twist. I open to the flow of life within me. Let's draw the knee back to the center. Uncross the right leg. Once again, reaching for those ankles. Feet flat on the ground. Prepare for a high bridge. Now rock right to left on the meaty part of your shoulder blades. Once you're there, tuck it in, and now bring the hips up high. Relax the neck, relax the shoulders. Squeeze a little bit more and bring up just a little bit higher. Just a little extra stretch there. Take a deep breath in. When you exhale, release it. And draw those heels a little bit closer to yourself. There you go. Now I'm going to keep my right hand on my right ankle, and I'm going to take the two peace fingers on my left. I'm going to reach for the big toe, and I'm going to fully extend that left leg. I'm going to put the right hand out to the side, palm facing up. I'm going to bring the breath to where I'm feeling the most tension, which is right back in through my hamstring and my glute and my calf. I want to flex my foot towards my shin, just using those 2 peace fingers. Take a couple nice deep breaths, but keep your hip down. Don't let your hip come off the floor like that. Keep it down, anchor it. Excellent. On the next breath, take that left foot, cross it to the top of the right thigh. Let's go ahead and put that left arm out like a T. I'm going to anchor and make sure my right shoulder is going to stay down as my left foot guides my right knee over to the side of the left. I'm going to turn my head and look over the right, and I'm going to take a breath and let my shoulders sink down into the earth. Keep your hands soft. The upper body should be completely relaxed. Take nice, slow, even breaths. On the next breath, let's draw the knee to the center. Start bringing your head through the center, cross it over to the right. Now turn your head looking over the left shoulder. Take a big breath in, let the shoulders sink down into the earth. I open to the flow of life within me. That is your affirmation for spinal twist. Draw the knee back to the center. As you do, uncross the left leg. Bring both knees up into the chest. Clasp the hands together. Just on that middle and lower back, we're just going to gently rock again. Nice and easy. Good. Bring your head down and just pull your knees into your chest. Draw the shoulders down towards the earth. Breathe. You're going to release your hands, release your knees. Let your feet go straight out. You're going to go into the Savasana pose, which is the corpse pose. I want you to open up your hips naturally so that they rotate out to the side. You'll see your knees go out, your ankles and your feet. Take your hands, palms facing up. Adjust yourself so you feel comfortable and just close your eyes. I just want you to silence your mind and take a nice deep breath and just observe your breath, how it feels right now. Think about slowing your breathing down, slowing your heart rate, your breath, your mind, and your physical body. Just slow it all down. And as we condition the body to completely surrender, the mind follows, giving you that sense of peace, serenity, calmness. On your next breath, I want you to draw your legs together. Pull them up to the left side. Take the left arm over your head and draw your knees. Stack your knees and your hips and your feet. Stay here for just a couple breaths. Just to slowly start bringing your body back. When you're ready, I want you to come up slowly into that sit position with the ankles crossed. Once again, sitting up on that sit bone, palms facing up, shoulders are down. Close your eyes and just relax. slowly waking the body back up. Still feeling very connected to the breath. I want you to bring your hands together to the center of your heart and bow your heads. Take a moment to reflect on the intention that you had in the beginning of the class. And bring your chin up. I want to thank you for sharing this class with me, and know that the light within me sees and respects the light within you. Namaste.